and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking about 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. This is Season 6, Episode 1, and the title of this episode is Be Careful What You Wish For. In this video, we're going to be talking all about Elizabeth and Andrei, and it's been a while, so I'm ready to talk about Elizabeth and Andrei. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up before I get started. Share with a friend who also loves watching 90 Day Fiance. Don't forget to subscribe, plus hit that bell so you'll be notified on the next time I make an upload. And let's go ahead and get straight into it, okay? So Elizabeth takes photos for Andrei since he is now trying to start a new business venture, real estate, okay? Basically the same thing that Elizabeth's family does. He doesn't want to work for Elizabeth's father, but instead he wants to be just like him. I just thought that was hilarious, very funny. Now, Andrei says that his plan is to work on his own business and do real estate plus flip houses. Andrei wants to be just like them, okay? He's seeing them do something that's working. And he's like, okay, how can I make this work for me? This is working for them. How can I make it work for me? How can I use them since they already know about real estate? How can I use them so I could get there quicker? Okay, so he really thinks he's smart. It was Elizabeth explaining how her and Andrei met that had me weak. When she said that she told him that she liked him when they first met, and he in return told her that he loved her, I was like, oh, please. Oh, please. Y'all just met. Andrei saw a clear out to run from his past in Moldova. Andrei says that his relationship with Elizabeth's father has improved a bit, but not so much with Elizabeth's brother, Charlie. Now, Andrei still has issues with how Charlie got drunk and made his little speech telling Andrei not to come to America to use their family, not to come to America to use his dad. So that's why he has problems with him. Now, Andrei tells Elizabeth's sister in a scene that he wants to ask for $100,000 from Chuck. Now, it's no shock, or is it a surprise, that Andrei sees his father-in-law as a bank, or the fact that he has this, entitled problem. He feels so entitled to have whatever he wants that he's taking advantage. Like, this is not a shock or a surprise. Now, Andrei doesn't want to try and get to know his father-in-law or have a better relationship. So, I feel like he has no shame in using him or using people only so that he can gain. I believe it's Jen, if I'm not mistaken, or Becky. It's one of the sisters that she's talking to along with Becky's husband. And they're like, you can't just use him, like go to him like he's a bank. And he's like, well, all of you do it. Like, he just has no shame. And I just couldn't believe the words that were coming out of Andrei's mouth. I feel like this is forever going to be their storyline. Andrei is forever going to be trying to see what he can gain from this family. But Andrei wants to play by his rules, by his playbook. He doesn't want to build relationships and a rapport and work alongside Elizabeth's father to learn and gain knowledge and work his way up the ladder. He wants everything fast. So he just wants to be direct and go to the father and say, this is what I need. And he's very confident at saying that he's going to give it to him. He's going to do it. It's just like the nerve. I just comment down below your thoughts on that. It's really crazy to me. Now, in the next scene, Andrei, he goes to meet with Chuck so that he can beg for $100,000. Andrei is super confident and says that he knows that Elizabeth's dad is going to say yes. Andrei tells Chuck what he wants from him, and Chuck flat out says no. And I was very surprised. I said, wow. Because he says yes, yes, yes. And Chuck, he always says yes, yes, yes. He might put up a fuss, but in the end, he'll flip it and say, because I know if I support him or help him, I'm helping my daughter and my granddaughter. He has to learn how to really use that word no and use it tough. And be anchored, like anchor his no. Not let it float back up to the surface to be free for all. He needs to anchor that no and stick to what he says. But that's never going to happen. Now, he goes on to say that he doesn't have any experience. This is what Chuck is telling Andrei. He doesn't have any experience, and there's no way he's going to give him the money when he has no clue what he's doing and has never been a hard worker. Because he's like talking to him, and Andrei says something along the lines that he is a hard worker. I'm just going to work hard. And he's like, you never worked hard a day in your life. Like, ever since you've been here. I mean, he literally let Elizabeth work. I think even Elizabeth was working when she was pregnant. So you've never been a hard worker, okay? You was just watching the baby. And I'm not saying that watching your children and being a stay-at-home mom is not hard work, because it is. But Andrei, he's not a stay-at-home mom. I wouldn't even consider him a stay-at-home dad, because that baby probably was watching herself. He probably was sitting around playing video games, playing with their dog, and when Elizabeth get home, fake like he feeding the baby or like he doing, he just seemed like that type to me. He seems like that type to me. So Chuck does offer Andrei a job to come help him learn the ropes. And then from there, he said he'll think about investing into Andrei. He is only considering because he knows that Andrei's success is his daughter Elizabeth's success, and he wants his daughter to have the best. So basically, he knows he's being used, but because he knows that it will affect his daughter, he goes along with it. And my thing is like, I wouldn't do that, because she chose to marry him. She's allowing him to not work and making up excuses. So I'm not coming to your rescue to help you out. And that's the type of man you chose. If he's so used to working and was working when he was home, why is he not carrying that over to America? And that's because he feels like, okay, that Elizabeth could go to her father for anything, and the father would say yes. What do you need? She could cry, and he would do whatever she want. So he said, okay, how can I get in? How can I get in where I fit in? And that's exactly what he's gonna do too. He's gonna ride that wave tough. Okay, he's gonna make sure he can sit back and do absolutely nothing, just because he's married to Elizabeth, and because Elizabeth is connected to her dad, and her daddy, that's like his little baby, little girl. All the kids are spoiled. He want to be a part of that. He's like, I done married her. I'm a part of this family now. So he wants to get over. I think Elizabeth said something to him along the lines of like, you got to learn your place. And he didn't like that. He didn't like that one bit. So I'm really curious to know what you thought about Elizabeth and Andrei's return. This is really going to be something. Sometimes I feel like this isn't real. I feel like they all do get along, but they utilize this tension between the families and how Andrei acts and moves. Sometimes I be feeling like this is like they're acting. They're putting on for their storyline. But I'm like, the same old things the same things are happening, okay? The entitlement, okay? It's the entitlement for me. How long are they going to be able to keep carrying this out? This going to play out quick and real quick. Soon and very soon. So again, I'm very curious to know your thoughts in that comment section down below on 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. This is season 6, episode 1. The title of this episode again was Be Careful What You Wish For. We talked all about Elizabeth and Andrei. I look forward to talking to you guys in that comment section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up, share, subscribe, plus hit that bell so you'll be notified on the next time I make an upload. And I will see you all in the next video. Please bear with me. I'm getting all these videos out. I've had a lot of things going on Monday and Tuesday. Today is Wednesday, so I'm trying to roll these videos out to you all. I don't want to just say, oh, because I'm a little bit behind, I'm not going to put the content out, because that's why you all are subscribed to this channel, to receive content from me. So whether it's late or not, it's going up. And I hope that you all really enjoy it. I appreciate the positive feedback. I appreciate the support. You all are greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. So I just want to say thank you once again, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Peace.